What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my Twisted Light of TV. I am Poetry. You are here for another recap and review of Kingdom Business. This is season 1, episode 3. Burn this city down. Okay, y'all know I'm about to go on vacation, so I gotta get this recap done real quick. Like, if you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. That's how you become a church member. Okay, hit the like button. That's how you give your tithes and give your offerings in the comment sections. Okay, that's how we do it around here. I am not binge watching this season. I am watching it 1 week at a time. So if you've already binge watched it, please don't spoil it for us in the comment section. Let's get it started. Denita, she's on her world tour, y'all. You know, she over there visiting Tigger. She over there visiting Larry Reed. You know, basically bashing the Rebel tour. That's what we gonna call this. She has decided to start a stripper boycott. She want all y'all saints to go on down there on Saturday night to your nearest strip club and pray for all the pole dancers. Pray for all the VIP room boom shakers. You know what I'm saying? To pray for all the dudes down there making it rain. Okay? She want to shut it down. And Tigger is like, what about the chicken wings? Y'all, I'm telling y'all, strip clubs got some of the best chicken wings ever. Ever. The best chicken wings ever. Except for here in Orlando. They got this place here called Rachel's. Rachel's apparently got the best steak. I don't know about going to a strip club, getting some steak with all the little juices flowing and all the juices flowing, if you know what I'm saying. I don't know about all that anyway. But anyway, Caesar, he listened to the little podcast and, you know, he boxing, releasing all his stress. He like, okay. Right. And basically, from what Denita is saying, that he took advantage of this young girl. He knew what position she was in life. And, he used her fragile soul as profit. Okay? So we gonna make sure we heal her. We're gonna save her for real, make her turn her saved. That's what we're gonna have to do, right? Okay, so y'all remember last week, Rebel got her ass whooped. I told y'all that she was being flung around that apartment like a little rag doll. I was like, well, Z finally come home. I think my camera crooked. Let me get that straight a little bit. That made it a little bit more crooked. Okay, so Z come home, right? He come home and house is a mess. Lights still dark because Rebel ain't turned no lights on. Now I know this is what they wanted us to see. They wanted us to believe that Rebel had attempted to commit suicide the same way her mama did. That's what they wanted. But what they should have done is put water all on the floor so Z could see the water trail. But Z came in like, wait, what's going on? What's going on? He dipped down, he did a little dip set. Why we do that, y'all? When we trying to be sneaky, why we dip down? It ain't like we crawling on the floor. They could still see us. But he did a little dip set. He grabbed a little poker thing from the fireplace. He finna try to go, do some things. He looked at the wall and his blood splattered on the wall. Where the blood come from, y'all? I told y'all last episode, Rebel didn't have not a stain on her. Wasn't a stain on her, but the blood splattered on the wall. But the camera is still crooked. What the freak? It's low, too. Okay, whatever. Anyway, blood stain on the wall. It's 2 gunshots in the wall. We did know the gunshots was there, right? So he looking, and he finally see Rebel through the crack of the door. The door's ajar, crack of the door. She laid out in the bathtub, pool of blood, the water just red as it want to be. You know what I'm saying? I think that's supposed to be a representation of the Red Sea, when Jesus parted the Red Sea. I think that's what that's supposed to be a representation of. I don't know, I could be reaching. Anyway, he ran in, Rebel. She like, oh, what's going on? Now, she ain't called him. She ain't called the popos. She decided to climb her ass in the bathtub of water. She was in there backstroking, y'all. That's what she was doing. She wasn't going nowhere, trying to swim away from all her fears in this kind of world. She wasn't doing nothing else in that damn tub. You know what I'm saying? But they wanted us to believe she was trying to kill herself. That's what they wanted us to believe. Anyway, he ain't supportive of her career change, nothing. Z just really negative and shit. Like, so we already know that Z is gonna they gonna break up. They gonna break up. We already know this. It's gonna be a problem, right? So she tell him she think a crackhead broke in, and whooped her ass on the way out the door. Girl, Rebel, you done. I mean, you seem to have a little bit of street smarts. You try to be hard. Talking about next time they come around, you got your thumper waiting on them or whatever. I'm with Z. My bet is on them. Because, baby girl, they looking for the jump drive. That's what they looking for. And then she's like, revelation. Light bulb moment. She ran into her room, looked at the back of her picture of her mama and her, and they're the jump drive. Take to the back inside of, right? They didn't get it. And Z like, girl, when they realize that you really do have what they looking for, they gonna be back. They gonna be back, right? Well, over at the Kingdom business, Denita learns that her record label is crashing. She got 5 months to turn it around, baby. 5 months. What we gonna do? Okay. She's like, you know what? We need to pray and fast. He said, Calvin tell her, look, praying and fast ain't gonna do nothing but get us to the point of struggle. That's how bad off we are. We can pray and fast all we want. Praying and fast is gonna get us up to struggle. Okay? That's as far as it's gonna get us. We still singing or swimming over here. Okay. So she learns that Caesar wants to buy what is the rights? He wanna use the song. He wanna buy the rights to use the doggone song, that one time, a one moment in glory song, and he wanna release it on Rebel's album with the version that she did on the Stellar Awards. And then he was like, hell to the no. Hell to the no. Harris, an accountant, he about to lose his job. How dare you, not watch my money better than you doing, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to tour. He said, praise God. Praise God. Because people right here is finna start losing jobs. She said, if anybody lose their job, Harrison, it's going to be you. You'll be the first one to walk out the door, right? But tell Caesar, little punk ass, if he wants this song, he better come ask me for it. Nicely. Okay, so we go over to Malcolm and CJ. They don't get a lot of airtime. It's almost as if CJ really ain't a part of this family. But we go over to Malcolm and CJ, and CJ is depressed, y'all. Here we go with the exaggerations and the typical storyline for these type of stories. There's always a woman who can't conceive, who's having trouble having a baby. And when it comes to a woman that's of God, they always make her seem as if she's barren or she can't hold a child, so she's doing something wrong. That's the typical storyline, okay? The over-exaggeration, baby, this has been her 7th miscarriage. 7th. CJ, you ain't even that fucking old. 7. Okay, that's what the over-exaggeration. We always gotta have one over-exaggeration every episode. But it's been 6 months since they lost this last baby, y'all. She made it to 8 months, okay? She didn't get to see the baby be born, take her first breath, hear her baby cry, nothing like that. And she is suffering mentally, right? Malcolm really don't understand what it means to lose a child like that. Of course, he's the father, but he didn't carry that baby in his belly for 8 months. He didn't feel her kicking and moving around and all that stuff like that. He didn't get to really bond the way a mama does with a baby, right? Oh, she say, will God ever forgive me? Now, I'm not sure what CJ was talking about. I don't know if she thinking that God won't forgive her for not being able to carry the baby to term, because we are supposed to be fruitful and multiply according to the Bible, or if CJ did some shit and she think God is punishing her and this is why she can't have a baby. What is the truth? What's really going on, CJ? What you do, girl? What you do? What God need to forgive you for? Okay. Well, anyway, with Zane's pushing, or Zion's, Z. With Z's pushing, Rebel decides to call the detectives, right? And she make them promise to honor Danny's name, or she won't give them the evidence. Girl, don't nobody give a damn about Danny like that, about creating no legacy for her. Not even her own parents. You don't even see them in the mix. No, ever since she died at all, right? But she go ahead and give them the jump drive, and she vow her life that she gonna make something of herself and live her and Danny's dreams, and she gonna make sure everybody know Danny's name. Okay. Houseway. How? Okay. Anyway, The police, they show up, the two detectives, they don't check the scene. They don't ask what happened to your apartment. They don't have nobody for forensics pulling the bullet holes out the wall, because the gun fragments should still be there. They should still be in the wall. They should be. Nobody's doing that. Ain't nobody checking the scene. They didn't want to call them anyway. You know what I'm saying? We had our Black Lives Matter moment where they said, oh my goodness. They said the name of somebody that was killed by the police. Forgive me, y'all. If y'all, you know what? Say their name in the comment section. Whoever name you want to shout out that was being wrongfully killed by the police, come drop it in the comment section. This is our moment. This is our time, okay? Forgive me for not remember what name they said here in the TV show. But anyway, like I said, they didn't want to call the police anyway, but they did. And they hope that these cops gonna do right by Danny. But y'all notice while we was in this scene, Rebel didn't have not a scratch, stain, bruise, nothing on her. Not a thing. But Caesar came over. Later on, she had the bruise on her eye again. She had the band-aids and stuff all over her. That was bad editing on y'all. That was bad editing, but I'm gonna let y'all go ahead it. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead it. So, okay, Caesar, he go by Denita's like she said. They argue back and forth, you know, how she trying to hold Rebel back just like she did her mama. How she went on this whole little radio tour to make sure her music got played and Raven's music didn't, whatever. He threatened to come out with the truth to the world because she told him no. After she made him come over there to ask for that song, she still told him no. He said, you know what, I'm going to come out with the truth. I've been holding on it too long. It's been 30 doggone days. She said, your name ain't nowhere on none of these songs. You got any paperwork to prove it? You got a witness to back you up? He said, I got your daddy. She said, exactly. You ain't got nobody. See you later. Bye. Okay. See you later. Bye. He said, okay, you know what? You want me to bring it? It's finna be brought. That's what he said. She said, you know what? I ain't doing myself no favors by helping your broke ass out. Now, if I recall correctly, Caesar just gave Rebel $25,000 out of his personal account. Okay, without blinking, without a second thought. I don't think he broke, baby. I don't think he broke. Bishop said y'all gotta fast just to get the struggle. Okay, y'all the ones that seem to be broke right now. He realizes at this moment that it's not Rebel's past or her past that's really scaring her, but it's Rebel's future to come. He know that Rebel is about to knock her off her throne. She is about to be the next big name in gospel, according to Caesar. But Caesar, I'm like, you know, you saying that she trying to like stunt this girl's growth and stop her growth, but I honestly don't think you care about her past either, Caesar. I really don't. Or her future. You just want to stick it to Denita, truth be told. You use a Rebel for revenge. That's all you're doing. And Denita say, look at her. I got a prayer for my tool, okay? So go on, say what you gonna say, do what you gotta do. You got 5 seconds to get your trifling, I wish I could be if I only had the chance to ass out of my office. Now get to stepping. Okay? Caesar say, oh, okay. It's on now. It's on now. You done fucked up right. You know you done fucked up right. You know you done fucked up right. What movie is that from, y'all? If y'all know what movie that line, you know you done fucked up right. You know you done fucked up. If you know what that movie that line is from, drop it in the comment section too, y'all. Drop it in the comment section, all right? And I'm going to give you a movie reel from the emoji vault this time. I owe a few people some stuff from last week. Y'all kind of posted a couple days later when I was on vacation. Y'all posted when I was, when I was preparing to go on vacation. Y'all posted a couple days later. So, yeah. Okay, anyway. She told him to get out of his office, and he told her he gonna destroy her. He gonna destroy her. So, Caesar show up over Rebel's house with the makeover crew. Okay. He said, today we finna throw out the trap queen. And all of a sudden, Rebel's bruises appear again. That's what I said. Child, Caesar came in there with the damn usher board. He came in with the usher board, and they about to make this child look like a stuffy old librarian. That's about what they finna do. Baby, they ain't there just to make her over, but they there to clean out her closets as well. Okay? He getting rid of all her little sexy lingerie. Baby Caesar straight throwing jabs at her, throwing hella shade. He told her she need friends that's not gonna be bending it over for $500 for a nigga named Chuck. Okay? Shout out to my girl Lightning. She like, that's rude. You don't even know my doggone friend. He said, I know you, that's all I need to know. Baby, that's he cold blooded. He just insulted the shit out of her. She like, this nigga just called me a trap queen. That and more, honey. That and more. Well, CJ singing, you know, because she in her feelings. She hurt, she down, she melancholy. She thinking about the babies that she could have had but didn't, you know. And she was singing. I loved that song and the way in which she delivered it, okay? And CJ is a gorgeous fucking woman. Oh my God. Her makeup was on point, okay? They blended. Y'all know how I feel about blending. They blended her face to her neck. It was perfectly blended, matched her skin tones and everything. That woman looked good. And I was sitting here singing, CJ, you better sing, child. You better sing, girl, okay? The way she took that song, it was done with so much care, okay? So much control. I need to find it. I need to download it myself. And I need her version that she sung on this show. I don't want no jazzed up studio version or with super auto-tune. I need the way she sung it on this episode. Or I need to try to go back to this episode and record it with my phone or something. Because I need that song. I need that song. It was beautiful. Cal come in and realized, Bishop Cal come in and realized that his baby depressed. She is screaming for help, y'all. She tell her daddy flat out, I need help. Can't you see me? You too busy worried about the church and the parishioners and mama and kingdom business that you ain't got time to look at me and see that your daughter need help right now, daddy. I need help, okay? So he prayed. And she all better now. This woman said that her emotions are so dark that she's starting to forget what light looks like. She needs therapy, not prayer. He didn't even get down to the root of what her problem was or why she's feeling the way she's feeling. Because he was like, what's wrong, baby? Is it something physical? No, it's mental, daddy, but you still don't understand what is causing this mental anguish, okay? But he sat there and said his prayer, and by grace you are healed. You know, he asked the Lord to restore her and heal her. And she said, I'm feeling so much better, y'all. He walked out of there and the girl still broke down crying. Okay, do pastors get therapy? I need to know. Because I know a lot of pastors give counseling, but do they get it themselves, okay? Or do they only go to God in prayer? I can go to God in prayer. Okay, I don't think that they listen all the time. He certainly didn't listen to her, okay? Because if they do, I know he's... Ain't it somewhere in the Bible that says faith without works is dead? You can pray all day, but until you do something to put that faith into action, your works is dead. Therapy is the work. CJ needs a therapist. Okay? Hopefully God gives that insight to her. Hopefully she recognized that's the healing that she needs. That's what the answer she got from the prayer is, that she needs to go to therapy. Hopefully that. There was this one prayer. Oh, it wasn't a prayer. Maybe it was a joke. I don't know what it was, but my pastor used to say it. And I hope I can remember it right. There was a big storm, right? A big storm. It was thundering and showering and raining and everything. The streets starting to flood. And a neighbor came on by and knocked on the door. Man opened the door. He said, come on, neighbor, we gotta go. It's not safe here anymore. The neighbor said, the man said, I'm good. I'm waiting on God. I'm waiting on God, right? So the next thing happened. The water began to rise. So the man ran up to the second floor and he just started praying and just praying and praying. One of his neighbors rolled by in a boat. Okay? Rolling by in his boat. He stopped, banged on the window. He came to the window and the neighbor said, come on, friend. It's not safe anymore. It's time to go. And the man said, no, I'm gonna wait on God. Okay, right? So the water kept rising, it kept rising, it kept rising, it kept rising. The man had to force himself to get onto the roof of the house. Now he up on the roof. He up on the roof. A helicopter come by. Okay, drops down the ladder, and they scream down to him, come on, friend. It's time to go. We got to get you out of here. Let's go, okay? And the man say, no, I'm going to wait on God, right? Well, what happened? The man died. The man died, child. He died. He got up there to heaven, went through the pearly gates. He saw God. He said, hey, I prayed. I prayed, and I prayed, and I prayed. And you never came. And I still died. What happened? Why did you forsake me? God said, I didn't forsake you. I sent you a man in a car. I sent you a man in a boat. And I sent you a helicopter. You ignored the help. Okay? You didn't do the work to get yourself to safety. So here you are. Okay, that's basically what I'm saying. The man kept having faith that God was gonna come through for him, but he didn't see what the work was. He didn't know what the work was. He didn't take his into action. He's giving you everything you need. God need to give CJ therapy. He need to present that to her. Prayer ain't gonna do it. I'm sorry, y'all. Prayer just ain't gonna do it. Y'all may not like that, but prayer ain't gonna do it. Anywho, let me get on out my soapbox. That's the only thing I remember from church. That's the only thing I remember from church. I remember that so vividly. I want to say it was around the time of Katrina when that happened, when he told that story. And it just stuck with me for some reason all my life. Like that's like sometimes you see me on here on the channel sometimes and I'll be like, I don't know if what I'm getting is a blessing or, because devil bless his people too. I don't know if it's a blessing or a warning or what I'm getting, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta do something. You got to take a chance. You got to do something. His faith was out where works are dead. That man died on the roof of that doggone house because he didn't want to put in the work to take off with the man that knocked on the door, to go in the boat with the man came by the window or climb up the ladder. He just wanted to sit there and wait on God to move instead of making himself move. Okay, anyway, I don't preach. Rebel. She decided to meet up with Caesar. She won't feel like, okay, since you're changing my whole persona, this, that, and the third, let me at least sound like I want to sound right. So she done wrote a ditty or two, right? And he like, nah, that ain't it. I got you, though. I got you. Rebel, he dropped a little beat. Rebel like, hold up. So not only are you trying to change me, my look, my sound, you're trying to change who I am as a person. I'm from these streets. I like who I am. He like, I ain't fine, cool. If you don't want to do what I say do, see you later, bye. You can go, okay. She like, well, fine, let's just drop that beat again. He said, no. I'm going to give this beat to somebody who only need her talent, not her 24-inch yacky and tacky stripper clothes to define her. I'm going to go and get it at the jewel. A Rebel said, ain't this a bitch? Okay, fine then. I'm out for real. Deuces. I'm surprised he didn't say, leave that 25 G's that I gave you at the door on your way out. Because that was bonus. That was a bonus, baby. And if you bounce that back over her. But he didn't say that. Because Caesar know how to read that girl like a book. Okay, so Reb go to meet up with Taj after, the slow with Caesar. She kind of upset. Taj is impressed with her new look. I ain't. She don't look like Sister Mary Clarence as she thought. But she did look dull to me. Okay. She was, the color washed her skin out and it was so bland. She looked like a Stepford wife. She looked like a bougie Stepford wife. That's what she looked like, right? And Taj was like, oh, I ain't never seen you look so beautiful. She actually looked the same as she did in the face as she always do, just in a knitted shirt and skirt, okay? It actually aged her about 20 years. She's supposed to be 20 something, but it aged her 20 years. And the girl who styled her named Jewel, she's talking about, girl, I got drip. Didn't none of it drip on Rebel? Not a doggone thing. None of it dripped on Rebel. Hell, somebody didn't even drip it on you, Jewel. Okay? Anywho, she tell him that she dropping Caesar, right? And she gonna go find her another label, right? He like, you ain't gonna do that. But if you gonna try it, go ahead again. Because there's not a label in this world that's not gonna want you to fit the image that they want to present. Okay? He asked her, why she wanted to sing gospel, okay? She didn't want to sing gospel. Y'all wanted her to sing gospel. She didn't. So her only inspiration is money. I understand her. But he wants her to see that she has a higher calling, and that's ministry. That's what gospel music is supposed to be, ministry. I hear that. I hear what you're saying, Taj. What Caesar did with her later on in this episode, there wasn't no fucking ministry to me. Maybe it's the wrong herbs it fell upon, but no man, Pam. We're gonna get to that later. Anyway, Taj get home and Essence is there, ready to go. She ready to go. She got her little lingerie on, right, for their 3-month anniversary. Y'all, that is a pet peeve of mine. There is no such thing as a 3-month anniversary. No such thing, right? Anniversary is literally a derivative of the word annual, which means yearly, which is a 12-month cycle. It is impossible to have a 3-month anniversary. Call it a 3-month celebration, but it's not an anniversary. That burns my buns. Oh, that burns my buns. It's my pet peeve moment. Okay. Anyway, Taj. He ain't gonna blow her back out though like she want him to. Because he's abstaining. He used to be a hoe, but no more. And he promised the Lord that he ain't gonna do it no more. I think that's something y'all should have discussed way before y'all got to this point. But he like, you know what? I'm gonna wait for God to tell me when to smash it out the park. Until then, I'm gonna keep my penis parked in my pants. But there's other things that we could do. I guess clothes burning. I guess licky. Just ain't gonna be no sticky. You know what I'm saying? You know, tantric sex, things like that. I guess that's what they gonna do. So, speaking of doing things, the detectives just took the jump drive to the chief. Oh, Bishop. The detectives recognize your face. So that's why they want the chief to see it first, okay? You about to get blasted. And speaking of being blasted, Rbel is about to blast Denita's boycott out the water because she is about to record her music video in the strip club, child. I'm his confusion. I know Caesar said that he wanted to take her back to the bottom to show that she rising to the top. Okay, but I thought Rbel and Dex had beef. I thought this entire idea was tacky as fuck. Okay, the song itself was so auto-tuned that I thought a damn Autobot was singing it. She up her singing that she's the queen of hearts and he's the king of her soul, while some chick is sliding down the pole, spread eagle, pussy popping on a handstand with a thong going up the ass crack of her butt. Ass crack, but going up her butt. Same thing, okay? And the other girls in Rbel, they body rolling like a mug to this song. This ain't no praise dance, honey. That was not a praise dance. They might as well have been twerking for Jesus. I told y'all about that song. Look it up on YouTube, the video out there. Twerking for Jesus. And yes, I'm judging. Ain't no damn way. No ma'am, no sir, no way. If this whole choreographed video ain't sacrilegious, I don't know what is. Somebody explain to me what sacrilegious is if this wasn't it. No ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am. Y'all not sending me to hell that way. No ma'am. I couldn't get with it. Even if the song wasn't a gospel song, I didn't like it. The beat, yeah, I told you I'm a bass whore. I like the beat. I did not like the song though. Because Z walk up in the club, you know, like, what the fuck is going on? He looking, you know, he bobbing his head to the song because he liked the beat too. Okay, outside the club, the news is trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with the boycott, okay? But it don't even matter because Dex roll up on Denita like, hey, shut this shit down. Denita say, little boy, if you don't get your ass out my face before I stomp you like the roach you are, okay? With your little empty threats. Dex say, empty? Oh, I got you. But he put up his cell phone. What he ain't got is an empty VIP room. Who you see? Who you see? That look like your boy right there. That look like your boy right there. Now run your bitch ass up off my property. Get to stepping. Get to stepping. Okay. And she did. She stepped. She hot-tailed out there. Told the crowd to come on with her, right? She was hotter than fish grease, baby. Blood was sizzling. And who else was in there popping? Like grease. Rbel. bobbing her ass on the stage to Jesus. Me and Z was like, Y'all, let me know, are they really out here making trap gospel? Is that a thing these days? Please tell me it ain't so. Please tell me it ain't so. Okay. Like I said, Z said he liked the song. One of us, because I sure didn't. Like I said, not even if it was a regular song. Okay. She says, okay, but you like the song, but what about me? He said, well, this ain't the same girl that I fell in love with. Really? What's the difference? I mean, seriously, from this performance that she just did on stage, ain't nothing too different about what she do as a stripper. What changed about her? You can see the doggone red dye from her wig, from her unit. Is that what's changed? That's it. Usually her units be on point, but you can see the look. I'm so petty. I'm so petty. Anyway, I told y'all in the first recap that sinners got souls too. Sinners got souls too. She could believe in God and still be a stripper. She can. I know a few in church every Sunday, twice during the week, Bible study, everything. It may not be what the church wants to see, but they in there. Now, I don't think that they bringing the church to the pole like Rebel just did. But the strippers are in the church, y'all. They in there. Okay. Well, to prove it to Z, Rebel decided she gonna throw a little party, have all the booze and all the weed that Bankhead had to offer. So while Taj and Essence trying to get their little PG-17 rated intimacy on, Denita shows up, banging on the door. Okay, I thought she was tripping off the fact that he was in the strip club. But no, Denita is smarter than a 5th grader, y'all. She put 2 and 2 together and came up with Caesar. You found this girl in the club. You took her to Caesar. Not only are you betraying me, you are betraying the kingdom, okay? Taj is like, Mom, I tried to tell you, but you didn't want to take her. I tried to tell you, what I'm saying. You're so focused on her past, you missed the God in her. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry I hurt you, but the girl is special, right? She can reach people. You could, baby. Before he can get the rest of that word out, Denita drew back and baby powder back slapped his ass. She slapped the oud right out of his mouth. He's like, he looked like he was about to buck on his own mama. But she let him know, I will burn this city down before I let you sell your soul to Satan, okay? She already know what it feel like to sell her soul. That's what it is, okay? But anyway, she's in so many words. She didn't say the exact words, but she said these words. I told you, I let you have this job. Now you can just let it go. You're fired. Okay? You're fired. Okay? Ooh, child. Well, Bishop at home watching the news, what was going on with the protests. Wasn't nothing really going on down there but the rent, okay? And he brought to light, and they brought to light that the Popos, in connection with Club Vivid, got new evidence on Danny's death that could lead them closer to the killer. And Bishop sitting there like, oh shit, I hope they ain't talking about me. I know he worried. And Denita, she sitting in her car, frustrated. And what she doing? She watching too. She watching the fire erupt out of the trash can, catch on to the palm tree, flicker higher and higher into the sky until it bounces over to the roof of Club Vivid, and you can so vividly see it burn to the ground. She did it. She set it on fire. I just wonder who seen her though. Let it burn. Burn, baby, burn. It's gonna burn up. Burn, baby, burn. Burn this mother down. Burn, baby, burn. I'm saying all that. The roof is on fire. We don't need no water. Let this mother burn. I'm saying all that was going on. I bet she was playing that soundtrack when she was driving away. I bet she was. That is the end of episode 3, y'all. I will see y'all when I get back from vacation. Peace.